What is going on, guys? I am here in Kingsbury Ridge over at lot 60. I'm going to show you the house and then talk about it as we go through all of it. So here we go. All right, well, this is lot 60, Kingsbury Ridge. Has a 3-car garage here. So I met with the builder. He's over here walking around and they're getting ready to do sheetrock installation. It's about 60 days out from being complete. So we will walk, let's do some outside first and then we'll go to the inside. I'm gonna go this way on purpose. Just because I wanna show you where the septic's gonna be and then we'll double back. So your repair lines would actually be over here. So that's the repair area, and then the septic's gonna be back on this side here. So you do have that. I'm gonna loop back around here, don't make anybody dizzy. And you're kind of deep, well, not super deep, but you're in the neighborhood for sure. So it's nice not to be at the front. I know that was kind of a point of contention at first. We're not at the front here on this one. We're deep in the neighborhood. That house is getting put up as well, so that's gonna be good. But on this side here, next to the 3rd car, so this is where, depending on the size of it, and it's going to be cleared and leveled, but it's gonna be where you can use all of this for RV parking, for kind of whatever you need. So it has the trees there, has a little bit of a drop off, but I think with some good driving, y'all could get it done for sure. I don't know the size, the width that you need, but I think that it might work. Anyways, the lot goes, it just continues to go back into those woods there, and there's some deer trails and all that fun stuff. But this is a lot bigger area that's able to be fenced in. So a lot bigger area here. Just kind of showing you a little bit more. We'll walk back there just for fun. It does go downhill, if you can't tell. So it's slipping away, which means that the water is going to run over here. You can see the water's been collecting, starting to sink a little bit in the sand, but that's okay. And then that lot is just going to keep on going. So hop over this fence, show you what we got. It's following the water right now, path of least resistance. Got some dogs over there. And here is just kind of what that layout looks like. It goes back. They said there's some deer trails out there, which is pretty cool. But it's cleared up in the front half for sure. It's the front half, exactly. But that's what it looks like. It's cleared off in the front, and then in the back, you have some wooded area to go through, but it's not bad if you were to maybe not at this tree, but like right here, just put a door for the fence. So back it up to the trees, put a door for the fence, then you can walk the rest of the yard. Well, that's what kind of makes this neighborhood cool, is they're about preserving the nature and the value and having space between homes. You can see that this home here, I mean, they're not right on top of each other at all. I'll walk around here. We'll get exactly where that setback is. Oh, we'll see how far the septic is set back though, to see exactly where, if you're able to drive in on the RV this side a little bit easier, where they have been moving the equipment through. So I don't know if you can see that, where they've been moving the equipment through, and we can do that. But you have a nice covered porch here. It's wired for 2 lights. I'll look at selections, see if there's any type of fans that are planned to go in there. But I did find out some pretty cool things on the inside, so let's do it. Let's go inside. Look at a pretty big porch as well. Definitely able to sit out on this. enter the home here, this is going to be formal dining room. Up top here, you see these like rectangles. Those are going to be the coffered ceiling that goes up there. So that's going to be formal dining room. You do have a pretty good sized foyer to walk into. There's that. And I'm going to spin around because we have stairs here. But you also have that extra window to bring in some more natural light. And it's going to open up here. Didn't mean to go too fast. It's going to open up here towards the living room. So we have it's going to be electric fireplace here. It's kind of cool to see the skeleton of the house. Then you have your TV. You can see those 2x10s. You can just drill straight into those. So you can mount that TV up. And then we have eat-in kitchen area if you desire to use it as that, or like a little coffee nook. Right here is going to be, so this space is a refrigerator. This space over here, there's going to be a big cabinet that goes through with the there's going to be a cupboard above, and those are going to have glass doors on it as well as lights. So I don't know if you can see these wires that are here, but it's going to be a lit up glass cupboard that's there. Here you'll have another cabinet. Then I'll go dishwasher, sink. This is going to be where the range is. It has this big vent, and that's going to be for that microwave. So you'll be have that vented microwave that's there. That might be island here. I'm gonna have to look at the plan. And then you have pantry, and this will be from entering from the garage. So if you have garage here, possible drop zone. Again, I'll check that out. That's actually gonna be at the opposite where the hot water heater is, because you can see those the water lines that are up there. There's gonna be like a coat closet, and then you'll have a half bath right here. So that's upon entering. Since we're by the garage, we can go check this out. See the third car. So there's your water shutoffs. That's gonna be electrical panel there. This deal's gonna open up. You have a nice side entry door, and then there's that third car space. Then walk into the garage. Just kind of have the opposite, but it'll go straight into kitchen and right into living room. Under the stairs here, you're gonna have a place for some storage. Sounds like they're gonna have some really nice finishes and features here. So I will ask on that depending on how this is looking for y'all. All right, so walk up here. It goes straight into full bath. I'll explain what he let me know is there's going to be tile right above here. So tile on the ceiling there. And then if we exit out here, you're gonna have this front bedroom. So decent amount of space. And a closet in there. Bedroom 2 right here. Closet kind of shares the same space as the other one. If you knock on the wall, you'll be able to hear it. It's actually the master closet there. We'll go check that out next. Here's washer dryer. This is gonna be the washer dryer area. This is gonna be the primary bedroom. So opens up quite a bit. This way through here, we're gonna have a 6-foot tub, so a little bit bigger of a tub for you, Lee. There is the windows there, and then you have your stand-up shower, and these are going to be tiled showers, tile or tiled shower, and then tile on the bath right there. It's gonna have double vanity, and then you'll have your restroom there. There's the waistline going out, and back into the master. I'll walk through here, see the closet. It has one of my favorite features, which is that window in the closet. Looks like it has, this is where your Wi-Fi box will probably be. I think that's what that is. And all that means is that there's these cables that run through the house, the Cat 6 cables or Cat 5 cables, and you'll be able to plug up to those with your devices and all that, or they're going to have wireless too. And then here is going to be, almost passed by it, there's a little storage closet there. And then here is, last but not least, bedroom. So this is the 4th bedroom here. Some good space. This one is rear facing, so you get to see backyard. There it is again. So pretty good size there. Pretty good sized lot. There's going to be next door that is a little bit more cleared, so we could check that one out as well. But this is the house. This is lot 60, so 936 Rum Drive. This is the one that I think is going to have the best resale value. I will go ahead and drive through Elliott Farms now and look at Dawnflower. I can't remember the address numbers, but I'll look at Dawnflower and show you that drive-in intro and all that good stuff, so that way you can compare the two neighborhoods, just to get you a better comparison as well. In case you might have forgot what this neighborhood looks like, I'm going to give you a drive out, so you can have a drive out on this one, and then Elliott Farms is just up the road. So that's kind of why I said, like, it's about the same as far as location. This one just seems to preserve value the best out of the two. So I'll get you that, and I will see you over there. Bye. Well, since we're here, might as well have a look so you guys can tell the difference. All right, despite that weird delay, here is 513 Dawnflower. Walk around the outside here. I didn't look, but I believe that these ones are all hooked up to city. I will verify. They actually might be septic if I remember right. I sold a house over on Tall Timbers last summer, so I'll have to verify. But here's what we have for backyard. Got your HVAC tucked away here. This is, I know that we have some dipping and all that with the grading and stuff, but this is as level as they will probably make it. So you have a nice good way for the water to travel down there. You go all the way over to there to the rocks in that pond. I don't know if that piece of rebar means that's your property line, but that is what we have. So here's the back of the house. I like the color scheme. Another great builder. So I met Danny Thompson. He's the builder of the White Oak home that we were just at, and in Kingsbury. He didn't promise me anything like he should. Stance that he should take, but we can ask for what you guys might want to ask for there, as far as like any type of refrigerator, blinds, or fence. We can ask towards credit for closing costs. That one's not fully move-in ready yet, so I'm not sure what they're going to do. This one is move-in ready. Again, there's no promised incentives on either of these, but it has a decent sized porch and all that good 3-car garage. Let's check it out. Very similar entrance. This is going to be the formal dining room. I like this cutout here. So kind of a coffered ceiling look. And has the paneling along here for that formal dining room, or y'all can make that into an office if you like. I'm going to zoom this out here so we're not so zoomed in. There we go. So this is just going to be linen closet here. Kitchen. I like the granite cabinets, look nice. Has that cool farm sink here. Electric range, dishwasher that I'm just passing now. And so the island is just going to be storage. Similar layout though, where this is going to be living room. They have the shiplap wall that's on there. Electric fireplace. The other one is also coming with an electric fireplace. And this is just a little half bath tucked away here. Porch, decent view of backyard. We'll see what porch looks like. We're already in the backyard, but you have a little something that steps out here. You have that light, so that light is going to be able to be made into a ceiling fan. Well, I mean, all lights are, but I think that it has an additional switch that can be into a ceiling fan. It has really good natural lighting in here though. We'll head upstairs. Primary bedroom first. So a cool double tray ceiling. A decent amount of space. It kind of gets, in my opinion, cut off a little bit, but you're able to fit what you need to fit in here depending on how much time you actually spend in the bedroom and how much space you need. And we have a cool bathtub. This looks like a 5-footer compared to the 6-foot one we just saw. It does have that window up here. A glass shower door. This one's not tiled. Again, I'm not talking bad about it. I'm just pointing out differences in neighborhoods and all that. A big closet. And double vanity. A toilet there. Head back out to the other rooms. So opposite this is going to be the other full bath. Washer, dryer. Has a single vanity on the other full bath. Bedroom 1. Let's see if this closet goes all the way through or not. Sometimes you have a his and hers. Sometimes this one goes all the way through. So it's nice for extra storage. There's that front facing bedroom. And go into here. Back bedroom here. Closet, probably the length of the box that was cut up for, I would assume. Oh, it's not. Maybe it has some vent work. And this could be a duct or something like that back here. Just don't know. Or maybe it's a bump out from the other room. Full bath. Washer dryer. This is bedroom 4, so rear facing bedroom. Shows an idea of what it looks out at. That's backyard again. All right, just wanted to get you guys a feel of this house since I'm already here. So you got to see the neighborhood, you got to see this house. I'm turning off lights as I go. I think the main difference really is just the finishes of either home. So this home is great. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I don't know how big, I can't remember how big you guys needed your primary bedroom to be, but if you needed a certain size, this one is a little bit smaller than the other one. It's still not bad. Sorry, I'm giving you like my whole chin there. But this one is, it does have the master. It does have the dual vanity in there. It has a nice garden tub. Neither of these are jetted, so you're not going to have any type of leaking problems that you can possibly get from the other tubs, the jetted ones. So this is just going to have a nice standalone garden tub. I think I got all the lights here. Cool. And it has a decent little lot. So it has backyard. The other one's going to have bigger backyard. We know where the septic line is going to be on the other one. This one I'll have to look and see what it is, but it has some cool little stand-up features. It's nice. It is not quite the same as the other neighborhood, so that's why I still overall chose the other one. But as you can see, we're pretty much in the same area. This neighborhood is down the road from Kingsbury Ridge. Kingsbury Ridge is just going to have the extra little flash to it, and that's what it's meant to. It's meant to have a little bit more high-end neighborhood feel. That being said, there's nothing wrong with this neighborhood at all. It's great. I know a family that lives here and they love it. So either one, I think you guys would be in good shape with. So just let me know what you think of either of these houses, and let me know any of the questions that you have, and I will answer them to the best that I can. All right, y'all. Hope you're well. Take care. Bye.